Hello? Hello? What's poppin'? Yeah, it's been a pretty busy month. Well, not mostly weeks. Like last week. Last week, I had these two like work days where we had to be there till evening because there was like an event that we had to attend to and cover. So like, well, it wasn't like from the start of the morning, like early morning. It was like for one day it was late morning, the other's like what noontime. Well, hopefully there won't be any of that for a while now, since things are toning down. Thankfully that's mostly over with. So I guess I'm just back to my usual workload. Although I guess this week or not last week, I guess this week and maybe the rest of May is gonna be like not that heavy yet. It's gonna get, busier in June. That's whatever. Oh yeah, so like I went back to playing like older games. I played I played Rivals, reached Diamond, and then took a break because I wanted to go back to other games. I tested out the finals. Like I went back to I haven't touched that game for so long, but I went back to it and it's like it's fun, but matchmaking's weird. Like I think they just put people in different ranks in one lobby. I don't know. Because it feels like you either stomp or get stomped. That's how it mostly is. Or like maybe I just haven't played in a long while. But you could tell from the how the if whether the character has a paid skin or not and how sweaty they are. Maybe it's a player base too that's like maybe not as high. Yeah. So like I've been trying mostly FPS because I don't know. I feel like I wanna like upgrade my hardware first before I go back to playing single player games. Because yeah, I kind of want to play in the better, graphics. And then upgrading also means better experience playing shooters because right now even on the lowest settings, I'm getting like 70 to 80 FPS and that's already with DLSS. So that gives you a pretty good idea on what kind of hardware I run. Well, it's mainly because it's my CPU that's also, showing its age. Like it's not able to pump out even higher frames, so I'm gonna be upgrading my CPU and GPU so they can do pretty solid 1440p. I guess that means I'm upgrading my monitor as well to a 1440p display. Right now I have a what do you call that? I have a 1080p, 144 hertz. I feel like the cheaper 1440p ones are like the 180 hertz IPS. I remember back then, like 4 to 5 years ago, for the price you could get for a 1440p IPS, back then 4 to 5 years ago, that's how much 1080p high refresh rate monitors cost. Like, it's kind of interesting. Like, I think 1080p monitors like are so much cheaper now. For like the higher for like, not the 240 or higher hertz. The 144 hertz. I feel like they're so much cheaper now compared to before for brand new. So the 1440p's took the spot on that price point right now. If I'm making sense. But yeah. So basically I've been saving I'm still saving money to see while I'm deciding on what upgrade I want. Because I don't want to move to a completely new platform. I think I want to stick to my current motherboard and go for one more upgrade and see if it'll last like 4 to 5 years before I decide to upgrade to a completely new platform. Maybe by then there'd be something more worth it. Oh wait, I'll get water. So yeah, it's like I'm trying to see how much I'm willing to spend on an upgrade. Because 1440p is like a whole new tier compared to 1080p. So I'd have to, of course, that means investing more money into like hardware that can actually run it. So yeah, it's interesting. You get better resolution, but that of course it means you have to spend more. And yeah, especially if you want like high refresh rate 1440p, that means you'd have to invest in a good CPU. Like, what was that? Oh, this feels like the best platform right now that's out. It's like AM5 because when did AM5 come out? 2022, right? Or was it 2023? I think it was 2023. No, late 2022. So far they released their 7000 and 9000 series. Like those are pretty good, like 40. Like I feel like every CPU in that platform is like good for what do you call that? It's like good for 1440p, and they pretty much won't bottleneck any GPU you throw at it, even their like most budget one, which is like the 7400F or like 7500F. You can pair that with like a high-end GPU, so like you could save money on the CPU and then go for a better GPU, and then a few years later you can upgrade it. But if it's pretty sure even their budget CPUs would last you well in that resolution. I guess right now I'm at like AM4. That's why I don't want to upgrade yet, because 5700 X3D exists, but it's like expensive now. I feel like I should have caught up. Should have bought one like maybe early this year or like late last year if I knew they weren't making it anymore. Like AM5, it means if I go straight to AM5, that means I have to upgrade I also have to change my motherboard. I'd have to spend, their DDR5 RAM is more expensive than getting the same amount of DDR4. So yeah, I think I'd save more just keeping my current platform. And then whether getting a used or brand new GPU is an option. Because I feel like on the budget range, like going secondhand is fine because you're not spending as much. But then when you go up to like the mid range or like upper mid range. It's like where spending on a second hand GPU at that price range becomes like riskier because you're spending more on something that doesn't have warranty anymore, and you don't know you don't know what that GPU's been through aside from gaming. So yeah, it's like one thing to consider when getting a mid-range, second-hand, or like I feel like lower mid-range it's still fine, but like the middle and upper mid-range is like where it gets where it gets iffy. I feel like I'd be swapping most of my hardware apart from the motherboard. So it's like, and it's almost like a whole system change, but it still saves me more than completely changing everything. There's this. I've been wanting to play like. I feel like it'd be like wanting to play like some RPGs again. Like, I want to play Claire Obscure, but only if like what do you call that? Only once I get an upgrade, because apparently the graphics look good. So like I kind of want to play it on a 1440p display. Man, this was on sale. This was on sale before it released, or when it released. So I kind of wanna wait. I don't mind waiting till I upgrade. What else? Like, it's like Claire Obscure is so well received. I can't wait to play it. What else have I wanted to try? Oh yeah, Life is Strange. I only played the first one. And I really enjoyed it. The second one and True Colors, no, not yet. I feel like I want to play True Colors because right now it's on sale for today. Like, it's a huge discount. What does the deluxe upgrade have? Like, oh, it's just a new story. I mean, I feel like I could play this right now, like, without needing to upgrade, but since I don't think it's demanding, but it wouldn't hurt to get more visuals. Like, I really enjoyed the first Life is Strange. I played it during when the lockdown was still a thing, and it gave me a way to like occupy myself for like nearly a whole week, because the story was so long. So I like dedicated like a day or two per chapter, like pacing myself, because holy, there's so many things happening. Like, I can't wait to play. I think I should get True Colors while it's on sale now. And then the sequel, which is Double Exposure. I want to try that because it feels like a direct sequel to the first. Although it looks like it's not as well received, but I think I'd still want to play it. I guess maybe because it didn't hold up well compared to the first game, but why do official, like, these review sites praise it so much? It doesn't seem demanding either. Wait, these are free to play? Or no, maybe... Wait, is it free? Or is it just like, what do you call that? Just episode 1? Yeah, because I think that's when... Maybe I should get 2. It's also on sale. The whole bundle is on sale. Like I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the first game. It gives my hopes up for the sequels. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend more. Anyways, maybe like Life is Strange 2 and True Colors. I'll get those first, then Double Exposure another time. And I'm gonna take my time with it. What else is out? I'm so busy looking at others that I forgot, like, I have my library. Oh yeah, I have like Resident Evil games too. Wait, I have like the first, what's it called? I have the first, wait, what's it called? The first, oh yeah, the first Little Nightmares. Apparently that's good too. Wonder how much Little Nightmares 2 is. It's not on sale. Little Nightmares 3 though. Is this free? Oh, it's an upcoming game. Wait, Bandai made these? I did not know that. I didn't know they could. I didn't know they could make that. They make these games. Little Nightmares 2 is full price. There's a demo. I want to get something on sale. Oh, I love the design. The design and how it mixes with, what do you call that? Cartoon with horror. Hold up. I need to read about it. But yeah. So like, I feel like I wanna play more horror and RPGs while I still have the time. Also playtests actually. I think there are a good amount of indie games coming out. Like I think there's this one game I've seen clips of called Quarantine Zone. Looks like they're gonna release a demo soon. So I think that's gonna be fun to check out. It looks fun. Then the full game is gonna release on September. Like I hope, like I can't wait to play Quarantine Zone 2. It looks simple but fun. I've seen, like, I think people were able to play test it. That's why there were like clips. So I hope the demo will have more to offer compared to the playtest. The playtest was also this year. Yeah, but I've been looking at all other. I've been looking at other, like, what do you call that? Watching out for other playtest games because they seem interesting. And I can't wait where they go. Wait to see how they'll grow. Because usually playtest games like that, they have like interesting. The concepts sound interesting and fun. Like, of course, it's on the more simple side, yet they also make it in a way that it's fun. Like, what was that game? I mean, isn't Lethal Company technically indie? I don't know. It's not made by a big, developer group. Like, Lethal is fun. You just need people to play with. I haven't played in a while. It's solo queue. solo queuing with randos a thing. Phasmophobia is also like fun. You just need people to play it with. I feel like those types of games, what makes the experience more fun is having people to play with. But then when everyone is busy or has their own schedules, or they don't play the game anymore, you're left with no one to play with. And then you end up searching for new people to play with and try to convince them to get in the game. And then suddenly suddenly they like either not interested because they hate horror, or I guess they don't have the time to try it out. So I think that's a sad life. Constantly looking for people to play with when your previous group of people that you play with ain't playing it anymore. Like, it's fun to play it from time to time though, so yeah. Man, even Overcooked, like, I have both 1 and 2, but there's just no one who wants to play with me. I guess they're not available. All these multiplayer games and no one wants to play it. Maybe this is why I prefer RPGs. Because no one is available. What else is there? TCG Card Simulator. Is that on sale? I haven't checked. TCG Card Simulator, is it on sale? It's not on sale. Well, I'll get notified if it's on sale. It looks nice too. See, it's these, smaller games that somehow catch my attention more because they look interesting. They're not like they're not as busy as compared to like big RPGs, but it's there to to not take much of your time while giving you an experience. It's a simulator too, so yeah, I will get it once it's on sale. But yeah, also because those types of games made by a small group of devs, they're not as demanding, so it's like so much easy to play, so much more accessible for everyone. They're not as graphically demanding, but yet they're still like really fun. So why would you don't need the top of the end hardware? That being said, I've been trying to, while I'm searching for parts, I'm still like saving up. Like, I try not to spend too much from what they earn. With that said, I think I need to diversify where I put my savings. Like, it's a good idea to have more than one bank, more than your payroll. Like, not just your payroll, but diversifying your savings into different accounts and they grow, or like for different purposes. Like, one's for savings, the other's for spending, the other's for like I guess spending also, but for different purposes. Well, yeah, all that. I can't believe it's only this year that I've considered like opening up new account, trying out different banks, because I've been wanting to like I've been looking into like banks that give you a good amount of interest. So because the current one I use doesn't really give much at all. So like, at least while it's sitting there, it's also like gaining a good amount of interest while I'm not spending it. I mean, time deposits work, but I'm also been looking into something that's good, a time deposit that has like high interest. So yeah, I'm trying to, I guess be more financially responsible this year, which I probably should have done 2 years ago, or like a few more years ago when I started working. I can't believe it never crossed my mind. I guess I was too busy like rediscovering hobbies. Like, oh, when I after my first when I started working, I said I went back to like gunpla building because, oh, I have money now. I can buy the tools. I can buy multiple kits. Now I have the time to assemble them. But now, the last time I built what was like a year ago. So now my backlog's just sitting there waiting for me. I can't believe this is what every gunpla collector has to go through. It's what they have to go through. They collect more and more, and then it just sits there waiting till you're ready to build. Like, I'll get to it. I will get back to it soon. Yeah, I think that's the hard part of having like a good amount of hobbies. It's like you're not always doing it. But at least it's there for you when you want to. What else? I mean, playing games is a hobby too, but like, it's also there for to help me pass time. So, I guess that's kind of different. Well, I guess baking too. It's not like baking and cooking. You don't. I rarely do it, but when I do it, it's like fun. Because at least you get to try different stuff, and then if you want to do it again, at least you know how to improve on it. I think the last time I actually baked was like a year or two ago, like actual use of an oven. I want to try getting back into that, but at least that means I have to get ingredients. I have to store them somewhere. I have to make sure they don't expire, because the longer you don't, the longer you don't use those stuff, they're just gonna sit on the shelf, and then they're gonna expire if you don't use it all up. I guess buying something in small amounts is fine too. Yeah, because I guess that since I guess it's the advantage. Like, once you're working, you have like you now have like the finances to back up the things you want to try, whether it be travel, trying out hobbies. It's just more of how you can fit that into your schedule, because of course everyone's busy working, and like, oh, they're tired by the end of the day. Most of the time their weekends, their only rest day, so, or the evenings if they have the energy still. So like, it's about, I guess the important part is like balancing everything, because because you have the opportunity to try different stuff now that you're earning. You could buy ingredients. Now you can buy ingredients to try different either dishes or cakes or pastries. You can now schedule a travel. You want to go out of the country, visit places you've only dreamed of visiting before. What else? You can another is buying things you couldn't buy before. Like, for example, now if you want to get into PC gaming, you can now buy your own hardware. You can buy your own hardware, your mouse and keyboard and all that, and you can have your own, personal computer, literal PC. Or you can also buy consoles, handhelds, all that. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot the Switch 2 is coming out soon. I think we'll be getting it like maybe late this year or maybe early next year. while there isn't much new games, new interesting games going on for it. Just so expensive. Like, what was it? It was like $500 for the Mario Kart thing. It's $450 for the base and $500 for the $500 for the one with Mario Kart. Literally, that's like the cheapest Switch 2 game you could get. The bundled Mario Kart with the bundled Mario Kart for $50. I don't know why prices kept going up. Back then, 3DS games didn't have to cost that much. Like, I think they cost more than half of that before, I think. Like, and then they even had like many versions of it while still not being that expensive. You wouldn't have to pay $400+ for a handheld. Granted, they're not, graphically, they weren't that amazing compared to what consoles had, but I think they were still really enjoyable. Like, I remember, like, I was able to get a 2DS Mario Kart for $80. Like, that was such a steal. It's brand new too. Like, them lowering the price of the 2DS to $80 and then bundling it with Mario Kart 7. That was like amazing. And the 2DS was pretty good too for like the way it's shaped. It's more comfy in your hands compared to like a 3DS or even the 3DS XL because your hand can grip the whole system. There's no folding thing or hinge, so it's just like one whole body for you to hold the thing in. I think I should revive my 2DS. Maybe mod it. It had a good run. I got it like 9 years ago. And then for the next few years since then, I was able to get a good amount of games on it. Like, I got Pokemon Sun and Moon. Both Pokemon Sun. I think that was the main reason I wanted a 2DS, so I can play whatever new gen was coming out. So I got Pokemon Sun, and then after that, Ultra Sun. I mean, it's almost the same, but I mean, I still enjoyed it. I kind of wish they changed up the story a bit more, since it was technically like, I wouldn't call it a sequel game. It feels like an alternate universe game where most of the events are just the same throughout, but what happens in the end is like different. What else did I play? I played Fire Emblem Fates. I think that was like my first Fire Emblem game. I even bought the DLC for it. Considering it was like the first Fire Emblem I've played, I think I enjoyed it when it was not as well received by other fans. Like, I'll admit that Three Houses is like better than Fates, but I think Fates just holds a special spot. Especially their soundtrack. I think their soundtrack's amazing. I think you should listen to it. The Fate soundtrack. What else? I think Project Mira. It's like the Project Diva for 3DS. I got that too. I enjoyed that. Like, I also like the AR cards it came with, even though I didn't use it. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I have more games than that, but well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have more games than that, but yeah, honestly, I think the 2DS was just a good investment. You get it was such a cheap handheld that would let you play the whole library of like 3DS games. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was like fun. It was a fun experience. Why did things have to get so much more expensive? Now it's like now it's like you're paying so much more for the console itself, and then the games too cost like what, almost $100 now. They're like $80 to $90. It's kind of crazy to think of. But then of course we'd still buy it anyway because yeah, we'd still want to play the games that come out there. Although I'd probably only buy I'd probably only get the first party games, because third party games you could really just get it cheaper on Steam, unless you want to play it on the go. But yeah, it's like, just get it on Steam. You get to play it. You can also play it on the higher resolution too, technically. But yeah, it's like, I remember when games used to be so much cheaper. Like you didn't have to pay that much. And then, I guess even the DLCs didn't cost that much back then. Wait, are the Resident Evil games on sale? No, they're not. I'm gonna get the RE4 remake when it's on sale. I enjoyed the original, so I'll enjoy the remake too. What other games are good out there? Yeah, I might have to go soon because I have work tomorrow on site. Yeah, I just wanted to relax. I just wanted to relax a bit before sleeping. Honestly, I can't believe it's May already. We're like almost halfway through 2025, and I feel like I didn't get to do much. Yeah. I feel like I haven't watched much series either. I think my attention has been to like YouTube videos, YouTube shorts. I haven't been able to watch much series. Like, I think the last time I followed some series was last year, but I really should get back to it. Probably because like, if I want to watch something, I want to binge watch the whole series, which would take me hours. Whether it's anime or like movies. What else has been happening? I guess that's pretty much it. Wait, what time is it? It's so late. I wanna play Little Nightmares next time. Apparently it only takes like 3 to 4 hours to complete the story or whatever. So it should be pretty quick. I might be able to complete it in one night. Oh yeah, speaking of like horror, Dead Island 2 is like free and epic. So I guess that's worth a try. I think it's multiplayer, but I'm pretty sure you can play. I think it has like a story mode where you can like, do single player too. Actually, I feel like I have a bunch of like backlog in my Epic games also. Most of them are free. Like that's where I got Alien Isolation from. I got it for free on Epic. Why is it only showing installed there? What else? There's Dead Island 2. Bus Simulator. What else? DNF Duel, Dead by Daylight, Payday, Saints Row. These are like pretty Fallout. Death Stranding, Dishonored, yeah, Dying Light too. Oh, just Dying Light. I got a bunch of the older Fallout games. I can't believe I have 69 games in my library. I have PC Building Simulator. Wait, I should try that. Ukulele, Plague, Control, Overcooked. Yeah, I have so much in my library. Metro Last Light and Metro 2033. I didn't realize how much Blair Witch. I didn't realize how much, I didn't realize how much of a backlog I had in Epic, Ark Survival, Borderlands, Civ. Which Civ is this? Civ 6, Stanley Parable. I played Stanley Parable. I kind of enjoyed it, but I haven't played the newer version. I think you have to buy that. I mean, how much different is it? Ultra Deluxe. How much different is it from the original? I guess it has way more. Yeah, and I'll add it to my wish list. And then add it to the library once it's on sale. Oh yeah, Deltarune's gonna release chapter 3 and 4 soon. I think I'll replay chapter 1 and 2. When is it releasing? I want to replay chapter 1 and 2 because it's been a few years. It's been a few years since I played them, so I kind of mostly forgot what happened. When's the release date? June? Oh. Yeah, it's time to get back to Deltarune. Yeah, I feel like I want to explore chapter 1 and 2 again. I mean, they are free, so it's like I can just replay it. Anyways, I think that's it. I might have to go. I have to sleep soon. For tomorrow. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow again. Or on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll try. I keep saying it. I'll try to visit more often. Yeah. Bye-bye.